I heard Mr. Beast was looking for me. Let's talk about it. Earlier this morning, I received this comment from Mr. Beast. As you can imagine, I was shocked. Me, my wife, and my sister jumped up and down like little kids. I'm a fan, so is my wife and my sister. With that being said, I have 3 agreements. One of these agreements we have to come to terms on before I do a chocolate review. After we agree, I will gladly, very gladly, do a chocolate review. Agreement 1, Mr. Beast. You come out to Vegas and you help me find a struggling family-owned business and we make it an unstruggling family-owned business. And not just for that day. Like, we really got to help them. Agreement 2. Put my wife in one of your videos. Again, she's a huge fan. My wife or my sister. I will gladly sit on the sidelines and watch them have a ball. Agreement 3. You agree publicly to repost my review on all social media platforms. That way I can use the exposure to continue doing what I'm doing. And that's helping small businesses. Once one of those agreements are met, you got a deal. I just want to take this moment and really say thank you for the opportunity. And thank you for everybody who's been supporting me. I don't take this lightly.
Many know him. He is the biggest food reviewer on TikTok. Let me introduce you to Keith Lee, a man with one goal: helping small businesses grow. Lee's videos have gone viral for his honest reviews, but it is the impact he is making that is leaving a positive legacy.
Absolutely. I landed a flying knee. I'm not sure what round it was in, like first or third maybe, but the first flying knee I landed, it landed flush.
Prior to being a food critic, Lee was, and still is, a pro mixed martial artist. Some sports fans may know Kevin Lee, former UFC fighter and Bernie Sanders supporter. Kevin and Keith are brothers. Lee spoke with MMA Fighting's Damon Martin.
So I got cut from Bellator in August of 2021, and I fought once since then, of last year in September. And that year gap was probably like the hardest time of my life, of trying to understand what's going on, try to rationalize the fact that I got cut from a promotion that I've always wanted to work with, and then completely rebrand myself and just allowing God to use me for what it was supposed to be done at that time. It was one of those things where it's like, when I start seeing things like that of people, like I said, business being saved and people being like grateful for things, and like, I don't know, bro. It still hits me in a different spot. It's still to a point where I don't fully grasp what's going on a lot of times. I just be making videos.
A very simplistic approach, but it's of course more, and Keith simply being humble. So he did a review on a restaurant named Frankincense.
One half of the classic Italian sub. This thing is huge. Frank. This is delicious. All this food is so balanced so far. It's spicy, it's salty. 9.6 out of 10. Mild wings. They look like homemade ranch too. I'm not a huge fan of the ranch. It's kind of bitter to me, but that wing is fire. I wish it was a little more spicy. For mild, it has no spice at all. So for the wing, it gets an 8 out of 10. The ranch gets like a 6.5 out of 10. Lemon pepper sauce wings, that thing packed with flavor. I ain't gonna try the ranch again, because again, I'm not a huge fan. This is one of the best wings I've ever had. This is a 10. All-American burger. I haven't even tried the fries yet. They all come with fries. The fries are like a 2. I'm not a fan. It don't really taste like nothing. It looked like a good burger. It is a good burger. That's just a good, classic, high-quality burger. 9.2 out of 10. Small, classic white pizza. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. It's really good. 8.9 out of 10. Last but not least, a small, classic pepperoni pizza. Them some huge pepperonis. Boy, I swear, this is why I started making videos like this. Because places like this that don't nobody know of, this is a 9.8 out of 10. I'm going to wholeheartedly agree with the employee here. Frank, from me to you, this is my opinion. There is no way you should be behind on rent or struggling to pay rent. It is marketing.
And he gave his honest opinion. And here's what happened next. A local ABC affiliate in Las Vegas reported the owner, Frank Steele, opened his business roughly 4 months ago. He said it was a struggle and his business wasn't doing well. He spoke with Lee, who said he was a food critic, and Frank literally thought nothing of it until, well, via Frank himself. Our phone never stopped ringing I've sold more lemon pepper wings in the last 2 days than I have in the past 4 months. I made more garlic knots yesterday and the day before than I've ever made. 24 hours later, by the way, Frankincense had a line out the door that lasted all day. Their TikTok went from 2,000 followers to 276,000 followers. And to think, Keith Lee, after being cut from Bellator, began doing his food reviews and utilizing TikTok to overcome his social anxiety and fear of speaking.
I'm just a guy with a, and that's literally what I tell the people when I go back. Like I did one for Frankincense Pizzeria, and it got like 18 million views. I did it like 2 days ago. It's like 18 million views, and I went back, and the guy, the owner, he was like, "What did you do?" And he was hugging me, like almost in tears. And I was like, "I don't know." I was like, "I don't know. I literally just made a video," and I wish I had a deeper answer for you, like that it was like my sole purpose or something, but I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm just living, and I just listen to God.
One thing I know many will appreciate is that Lee pays out of pocket. He pays with his own money when he goes into each and every establishment. As for his MMA career, he says, "I refuse to get into a fight or schedule a fight and be half-assing it or shooting content. When I'm in camp, I'm in camp. So when I have time, that's going to be my main focus. But right now, I'm just enjoying life."